There we are. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Wait for some people to file off in here. As you can see, I'm sitting. Yeah, I'm sitting at this truck stop. Little town called, I think it's called Fairland, Oklahoma, Wyandotte, Oklahoma, something like that. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere, not really. I'm probably 5 to 7 miles from the border of Missouri. Got a load on, but they said it's raining up there, so dispatch had me pull up, and we're gonna hang out here for a little bit. Yeah. We got a lot to discuss, but like I said, we're gonna let some people file off in here and get comfortable. Everybody get comfortable. I'm trying to get comfortable. My foot is killing me. I started walking and my body's a little upset, so I'm working through those pains, but it's a good pain. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. All the chat is visible. All right. Just waiting on some people to file off in here. Like I said, several things to discuss today. It's our anniversary. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, super excited about that. It is our anniversary today. So happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to me. 12 months of doing this channel. And the last couple weeks, like, I'll be honest with you, I had 2 weeks that I was working on a project and 1 week that I was sick. And so for these last 3 weeks, like, I'll be honest with you, when I got to those 3 weeks, I was burnt out. So it's one of those deals where I've been trying to find motivation again, right? I've captured a lot of oil loads. I've captured a lot of propane loads. I've even captured, just truck endurance butane loads. So yeah, I've been trying to find the motivation again. And I think here's the problem. The problem is I've been trying to be different on almost every video, right? I didn't want things to be redundant. I get bored with that. I'm sure the viewer gets bored. I get bored as the person creating the content. So that part's tough. Now, where I'm at, like in a headspace now, like mentally where I'm at now, I'm excited to bring some new stuff. And I'll get to all these things, let people file in here, but I'm excited to bring some new stuff in a different light, if you will. Now, if you saw my short from Sunday, I kind of skimmed the surface on all of the things. But let's kind of get to where we're at the moment. Sitting at this little truck stop. I got an oil load loaded on right now. I'm 50 miles from the delivery and it's raining, so they told me to hold up, so I'm holding up. Now, how long I gotta hold up is to be determined, but right now that's where I'm at. That's where we're at with this. As far as the camera goes, I did mention a new 360 camera. That is the thing. We picked up my wife and I, we purchased a 360 camera, and I was supposed to be live on it right now. Today, I was supposed to be live on it. The reason I'm not is it has a design flaw. And I found out the design flaw last night when I was doing some testing. I went live like 4 times, trying to do some testing with that camera, and you can't see the comments. I can't interact with you. You would be able to see everything that you want to see, but I wouldn't be able to, answer questions. Again, we just wouldn't be able to interact. It would just be me recording and, you watching, and that's that. And the reason why that is because the camera requires you to be connected to the app in order for you to go live. My GoPros, while I'm connected to the app to go live, I can view my channel through the GoPro app. Like, they've streamlined it. But we didn't buy a GoPro 360 camera. They do have one available, but it's like several years old. And so I didn't want to buy, if anybody knows anything about technology, you know that, like, everything gets obsolete within 2 years, 3 years tops. And I think this camera is 3 years old, that GoPro 360 Max. I think it's 3 years old now. I think everybody anticipated them launching their new 360 this year. They filed patents for it last year. So why they still haven't launched it, I don't know. But that's where we're at. So we got the 360 camera, but when you go live with it, I can't see what's going on YouTube. So I didn't bring it with me today. I asked their engineering team about what you would need to be able to see with it, and their answer was, can you have two phones? I mean, I guess I could if I wanted to pay for 2 cell phones and the service for 2 phones. But how many people carry around 2 cell phones? And why is that the workaround? Like, yeah, let me just, you know what, you're right. Let me just go out and buy another phone and pay for service so that when I want to go live occasionally, I can fire up one phone for the live stream and I can use the other phone to see what my live chats say. Anyway, with that, and discussions about, why I was gone for, not gone, like, I've been at work this whole time, but the reason why I didn't really upload anything was I was working on a drone project with my wife. There was a competition through the company that I purchased my drone, and they had an idea. They wanted you to capture what they called forward. They wanted to capture people in motion. And so I wanted to be part of that competition. So, I fired up the drone. We went to several locations, filmed, several different activities, etc., of my wife in motion, and had to do some editing and the upload process. Like, I needed to focus on that, and so that's why I didn't upload or edit any videos that were trucking related for those 2 weeks. And then, like I said, I got sick for a week, so that really put a wrench in things because I didn't anticipate being gone that week. I didn't know it was going to take me 2 weeks to get the drone stuff done, but I really didn't expect to be down, like, sick for a week. But it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. Hey, babe. So, where are we at now? Well, we've got the 360 camera, and not this weekend, but next weekend is the Guilty by Association truck show in Joplin. That's right. My wife, my 2 boys, and I will be going and visiting that. We're going to go Friday and Saturday. We're going to stay the night there, and man, there's going to be over 800 trucks. There's going to be monster trucks, tractor pull, demolition derby, like all of the things. So there's another truck show going on this weekend, the Busted Knuckle Truck Show in Tonkawa, Oklahoma. But I kind of, we were going to go on that. We were full on going to that, and we kind of pulled back on that because I'm going to have to take time off to do either one, right? And when I kind of started thinking about the activities that are at the Joplin show and with my family going, I thought, while we get a lot of stuff from Busted Knuckle or from the Chrome Shop in Oklahoma, or Tonkwall rather, I got to be honest with you, for my kids, it just made more sense to go to Joplin. So we're going to go to Joplin for that. Again, that's not this weekend, that's next weekend. We will be live. We're going to be live via 360, so you'll be able to see all over that, dude. You'll be able to look at what you want to look at, zoom in, zoom out. You can watch us, you can watch the trucks. It's going to be really freaking cool. I think it'll give you a pretty cool eye, or a pretty cool perspective on what the truck show has to offer. We're super pumped about it. We've never been to a big truck show like that. I've never been. Of course, my wife and family have never been. So we're super excited. We're hoping the rain holds out. I was looking this morning, and the furthest out I could see was the next Thursday, and it had a chance of rain. There's chances of rain today. It's raining today up there. But then the next 8 to 10 days was no rain. I mean, it's beautiful weather. It's 75 outside right now. It was 68 whenever I went to work this morning. It's 75 now. It's gloomy today, but the weather is beautiful as far as temperature goes. So I'm hoping that the weather will hold out for the truck show. We'll see. Again, fingers crossed that we have good weather for that. So again, we got the new camera. We got the truck show coming up. What else is going on? Well, in regards to the drone competition that I signed up for, the prize for the top 5 people that finish out in this competition was a new drone. And so that's kind of where my wife and I have kind of left the conversation, is well, let's try this competition. We'll see if we can win a new drone. Why am I looking at a new drone? Well, for a couple of reasons. Number one, the drone that I have is a really good drone for beginners, okay? It's not the entry level, cheapest drone they make, but as far as producing content regularly, it's the entry level drone for producing content, okay? And so there's some features and some things that I want to be able to do in the future, and the very near future, and I just can't do that with my drone today. I bought the drone that I bought knowing that I wasn't buying top tier, but again, I bought the drone that I bought knowing that it was good entry level for production. But remember, 2 to 3 years and stuff is obsolete. So when we bought the 360 camera that we bought recently, we bought one that we know will take us 3 years. It's the newest release, it's good to go, all of that good stuff. Yeah, there's a little design feature where I can't see the YouTube chat, but I hope they're working on that. I know there's a couple of code things and software things that they have done updates on. For example, I guess when the camera came out, it didn't have slow motion. And so now they've recently added slow motion to their software, and that was able to be, added to our camera via update. I think that just via an update on the app or something like that in the background, it would fix our issue with being able to see the chat while you're live streaming 360. So with that, again, we want to buy a drone or get a drone that, will take us years into the future. I won't say we'll buy one soon, but I know we've talked about it. We've talked about it because, again, we're at the bottom of where we need to be for production as it goes forward. We've built a great channel, and I say we, I mean you and I. We have built a great channel. Again, this is Happy New Year stream. 12 months of doing this. My wife has built an amazing channel. If you haven't seen her YouTube, make sure you check out my bio. You can see it there. But we're going to start a new channel. That's right. That's part of the announcements here. We're going to start a new channel. And that channel is going to be kind of a travel-related channel. Travel, you ask? How? You're strapped to this truck, this is what I do. I know, you're right. But life is short. life is really short. And so next month, we're actually traveling to Portugal for a week. And when we go to Portugal, we're going to bring all of our camera equipment, and we're going to kind of start a travel channel. We've been to Rome before. Portugal is going to be interesting. We're going to start taking little like mini trips, if you will, around the state, around the area. We have a desire to do that. And so with that, again, the camera equipment. We know the camera equipment will help our individual channels, but collectively it will help both of our channels. So that's where we're at with that. So we've got happy anniversary. We've got the truck show coming up. We've got the new camera coming up. Well, the camera we already got. Potentially, you know, we're hanging there on a new drone, and then traveling. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. You know, wasn't going to make this too long. We need a name. Yeah, for sure. We need a name. If you have an idea of a name, you know my channel, you know my wife's channel, leave it in the comments. This video will post. So if you didn't catch the live, it's all good. This will be a video that you can watch and, you know, you can interact with later. So leave me a comment, you know, down below if you get to watching this video later on. Anyway, I appreciate all the support for this channel. Again, 12 months is not a long time, but it's a really long time. And, you know, here's what I'll say. This channel is 100% organic. It's literally just me grinding and you grinding right alongside me. So I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for 12 months of sticking it out there with me. This channel isn't where I want it to be fully, but I am very, very happy with where it is today. You know, the amount of views that we get per video, the watch time per video, like, there's some really, really solid people here, and I appreciate that. The subscribers to the channel, again, thank you. We're just short of 4,000. Like, we're right there on 4,000, and in 12 months, you know, to some channels, that's not very many, right? Like, you look at some of these trucking channels or just YouTube channels in general, 4,000's nothing. But again, the 4,000 people I have are strong, and there's some channels that just don't make it off the ground. So super stoked of where we're at today, but let's keep pushing. Let's keep pushing for the future. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. To the members that I have of this channel, thank you for sticking through it with me. We've had some ups and downs, but you know, the reality of the situation is life is full of ups and downs. So thank you so much for sticking it with me. Really appreciate your support. It's your help that, you know, along with the subscribers, the members of this channel, the paying members of this channel, are helping to, you know, bring more equipment so that we can bring cooler and better content. So again, thank you so much for that. And then last but not least, just, you know, overall, let's look for the future. Stick with me. We've got some really cool stuff coming. You know, again, not this weekend, but next weekend with this huge, awesome truck show. We'll be live for that. I'll be pumping out more content between now and then. But until next time, y'all take care. Really, really appreciate it. Keep it between the mayonnaise and the mustard. We'll see you.